Hey guys, welcome back to the How to Achieve Your Dream Body series. In the previous video, we spoke a little bit about why you haven't been able to achieve your dream body yet. And the main takeaway was that you just don't have the right tools to shift the weight, or you just don't have the right tools to tap into that body to achieve that body. And it has nothing to do with you doing anything specifically wrong. It has everything to do with you not having the right tools and not fully understanding how to tap into your body. So today I want to talk a little bit about how listening to your body and understanding your body can truly shift everything. So if you know a little bit about my story, I struggled with my body image for many, many years. And throughout that journey, I've been through many transformations in my body. And there was a time where I believed that I wasn't capable of achieving a specific body shape because I just thought that I wasn't built that way. Little did I know that that was just a limiting belief. And so I broke through that limiting belief by proving to myself that I was actually capable of achieving anything. However, through this journey, I achieved a really ripped physique, and I always believed that my legs couldn't slim down. This was something that I kept telling myself, and because I kept telling myself this, my legs didn't slim down because I was literally programming that into my system. And how this changed was when I could prove to myself that the opposite was actually true. However, after this journey, after achieving this very lean physique, there was a new journey that I had to go through, and I wanted to achieve a leaner physique. After my first competition, I started gaining weight, even though I was still training 5 times a week, tracking my calories, doing absolutely everything right. And you might wonder, okay, why was that happening to you, Manouk? Well, what was happening was I already knew on a soul level that I was not listening to my body. I was not listening to my body, and my body wasn't responding to me anymore. My body wasn't listening to me anymore in my eyes because my body was trying to communicate something to me. The reason my body was holding on to so much weight was because it was trying to protect itself from the abuse that I was putting it through. So even though I was doing everything right, I was training 5 times a week, I was eating in a calorie deficit, I was doing cardio, I was doing it all right, my body refused to let go of the weight. Why did my body refuse to let go of the weight? Because I was not listening to it. I wasn't going to the root cause of why I wanted to shift the weight. I linked my value to how my body looked. And I was beating my body and myself up for not listening, for not working with me, even though I was doing so much. So I was in this vicious cycle of constantly beating my body up, of constantly forcing my body into this masculine energy of having to do something, and I wasn't tuning in and tapping into what my body was trying to say. So why I'm telling you this story is because everything shifted the moment I started realizing my body was trying to communicate with me. Have you ever thought, like I asked in the first video of this series, have you ever thought that maybe your body is trying to get you to up-level your life? But the only way to up-level your life is through listening to your body. Your body is your biggest teacher. Why? Because you can't get around your body. So when you're struggling with something internal, deeply internal, a battle, a limiting belief, and you're not working or shifting through that limiting belief or through that block, it's going to start showing up in your body. One of those ways that it can start showing up in your body is through holding on to weight, is through not putting on any weight, is through maybe even a breakout on your skin. All of these things are your body trying to communicate to you. So what I challenge you to do is I challenge you to think about when your body has potentially communicated to you. Can you think about a moment where you could link an emotion or a feeling to your body responding? So I'll give you an example. When, for example, you are feeling nauseous because you don't want to go somewhere, That is your body communicating to you, right? That it's reacting to your emotions, to what you're feeling. So now I want you to think about, how could that be with you not being able to achieve your dream body? Have you ever thought that maybe that's because your body wants you to go deeper and dive deeper into why you can't shift that? Because your body wants you to up level. But if you're doing it out of a place of lack, out of a place of not enough, your body is not going to respond to you. And in my case, my body responded to me for a bit because I started seeing my strength, my value when I achieved that one result. But I hadn't gotten down to the core issue of why I wanted that dream body. So my body had to communicate to me that there was still an imbalance. And only once I tackled that imbalance did the weight release. Only once I understood what my body was communicating to me and I actually shifted those belief systems, my body started working with me again. So do you see how when you truly listen to your body, you can get so much further than if you're forcing your body into something that it won't listen to because you're doing it out of a lack mindset? Your body is always working with you, but it will shift what you want to shift when you get to the core issue of why you want to shift this. So for today, I want you to think about how your body could have been communicating to you and what the core reason could be that you haven't achieved the result that you desire whilst putting in the work that you desire, or while struggling to put in the work that you desire. Can you go down and deep and realize what could be holding you back from stepping into what you want to achieve? What limiting belief could be stopping you from taking the actions that you need to take to start achieving that dream body? Because it all interlinks and it all goes down to a deeper core belief that you may need to shift, because it could be holding you back. And your body won't stop communicating that until you tackle that. Before you jump into the next video of this series, I want you to dive deep, think about what you're struggling with and why that could be. What are the limiting beliefs that your body could be holding on to that is causing you to stay stuck where you are right now? Thank you so much for watching episode 2 of this series, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode where we're going to be diving even deeper into all of this stuff.